Sparkle says, tapping her foot. 1, 2, 3, and then she starts singing. We play our hearts out, and it feels like the whole community is singing along with her and us. At the end of the song, Sparkle shouts, "Shine bright, reflect the light," and then she disappears backstage. And just like that, she's gone. Did that really happen? I asked Christina, or am I in a dream? It was real, Christina says. After the concert, I rushed to find my family. I see my Tata and Mama Rosie first. Mi Estrella, Tata says. You were truly a star tonight. You were wonderful, Sarah E., Mama Rosie says. I hugged them both. Then all at once, my other grandparents, Mama Chila and Papa, my parents and my sister find me. I'm hugged and kissed and congratulated. Glitter and gleam, Mama Chila says, and does a little dance. Good job, Sarai. Posing signs. Sparkle Sanchez is so beautiful, Lucia says, jumping up and down. And such an amazing singer, Mom says. I took lots of pictures. I'm proud of you, Sarai. Dad says. Gonzalez is never give up. No, they don't, I agree, hugging each member of my family. I'm so happy you are here. This is the best night of my life so far, I say. And I mean it. Did we raise enough money to save the program, I asked. I'm not sure, he says, but Miss Cruz did tell me that Sparkle Sanchez made her own special donation to the school district. Okay, what did Sparkle Sanchez do?
She donated, I was right.
She donated, you were right, Brandon.
She gave $1 million, like I said.
Maybe not $1 million, but a good chunk, probably. Okay. Really, I say, that's amazing. How did she know about our concert, I wonder? It must have been in the video, Dad says. It must have been, I agree. Okay, and that was the end of the chapter. Okay. Christina or Christine? Who else? Augie.
Why did you put an E right there? Oh.
Okay. Augie, who else? So right now we just read the chapter for the summary, the gist, okay? Who else? Mrs. Cruz. We have a lot of characters. How can we group them together?
Family.
Family and
Friends.
friends.
Audience.
You're friends with people who attend the same school,
Audience.
but we can call them audience for the sake that it's a show.
Or community.
Or community. That's a good option too. What did they do, David? Yeah, what was happening in this chapter?
Oh, yeah, we were like singing the song of Santa's Crew. What's it called?
They were singing with Sparkle Sanchez in a what?
In the gym.
In the gym at a, what's the event called? When you go to and sit and watch people sing, what is that called?
Oh,
A concert. They were at a fundraising concert. When and where?
I don't know.
Where was the concert at, guys?
It was
In the gym, in the school.
What happened?
Why and what happened? So what was the end result?
Sally was really happy. The concert happened, and you ended up meeting.
Yeah, they ended up meeting their idol. Did they end up raising the money or no?
They're not sure.
They're not sure.
But I said Sparkle Sanchez donated a lot.
Sparkles Sanchez donated to the fundraiser. And we could assume, you know, being a famous singer,
That's how Sarai lives in real life.
that it might be a big, that's what it shows. We are not going to write the gist today, but I wanted to go over the main points for our reflection. Okay? When Sarah E. says on page 85, I've done a lot of research about Sparkle Sanchez, and I'm excited to share what I've learned about her and the song we will be singing, Glitter and Gleam. I memorized my introduction. How does this add to our understanding of how Sarah E. responds to having lost the chance to play a drum solo?
I think it's because she was so focused on memorizing and focused on the baranza and focused on
Okay.
the introduction. She didn't have a chance to practice. She was focused on other things.
She put her focus into something else, like the garage chat and memorizing the song she was doing with her friends, right? So that's how she responds. What message do we hear with what regarding to responding to failure? So she didn't get her solo. Some people might, you know, be super bummed and maybe even be so upset that they might quit drums altogether. But the main character doesn't do that. Sarah E. doesn't do that. So what message can we hear in regards to responding to failure?
Don't give up.
Don't give up, right? That seems to be something she said in the end of the chapter, right? Okay. They said Gonzalez's do not give up, right? Skip this. So,
Are we gonna do
based on that, we're going to reread that part where she says she doesn't give up, and we're going to think about how the characters, like her family,
reread the whole entire chapter?
not the whole entire chapter, just a small part, just to focus on the part where she says they never give up, right? Not We're going to focus on how she interacts with her family when they're talking about not giving up, okay? And that is on page, so you can either follow along on the screen or on your own books on page 95. Okay, voices off in 3, 2, 1. Good job, Sarai. Posey signed. Sparkle Sanchez is so beautiful, Lucia says, jumping up and down. And such an amazing singer, Mom says. I took lots of pictures. I'm proud of you, Sarai, Dad says. Gonzalez's never give up. No, they don't, I agree, hugging each member of the family. I'm so happy you are here. This is the best night of my life so far. Okay, so given that we just reread that, how does her family speak to her at the end of the concert? Well, what did they say to her?
They're really proud of her?
They're really proud of her, okay? And
So they're basically saying you don't need a drum solo.
yeah, they're basically saying you don't need a drum solo to be good.
You don't need any type of solo.
You don't need any type of solo, right? They're proud of her regardless. What does her dad say to Sarai? Gonzalez's, which is their last name, right? I'm assuming in your family, right? Yeah, Sarah Gonzalez. I'm assuming in your family, whether your last name be Sanchez or Barrientos, that your family might say that you guys are known for something. What does the dad say that they're known for?
For never giving up.
They're known for never giving up, right? So we're going to do a think, pair, share about on page 95 how Sarah's dad says, I'm proud of you, Sarai. Gonzalez has never give up. And we're going to ask ourselves, think about silently, how has Sarah shown that she's never give up? And then we're going to share at our tables. So Angelus and Brandon, you guys can share together. And Angelica, why don't you join Jaden for this think, pair, share. And we'll be able to talk to Ishmael. So right now, we're thinking silently. So voices are off and we're focused on the question, how has Sarah E. shown that she has not given up or never gives up? Okay, now we're going to pair up with a partner. And we're going to take the minute and talk about how she has shown she's never given up. Okay, yeah, she uses stretch that. So her being good that she wants to be even if she did it on her own without the school. You got her to bring back Okay. Now we're going to share with our class about what we have talked about. Anyway, we're sharing with the class. Let's move other people in here. What did this group talk about, David? What did this group talk about? What would you say in this group? What did you talk about? Like, what did you guys say to each other? Okay, so she's always helping her classmate and she always tries. I would say that's a good quality to have, right? Okay, how does that show she doesn't give up? Well, she said that she always tries, right? What does she do instead? How about Angelica or Jaden? What did you guys talk about? We were talking together. What What did we talk about? What does she do instead when she doesn't get the solo?
I'll try
She still tries to do what?
to play something else.
To play something else. Play something else. Where is she playing music, guys, when she's not at school?
Can I?
Okay, yes,
She never gives up because even though she didn't have a solo, she's really positive and really act like she was really happy with everybody. And she never gave up on the band.
She never gave up on the band. How?
Even though she didn't have a solo, she still was in the band. Like
She was still in the band. Where were they performing?
in the school.
What
No.
school?
The gym of the school. At a concert.
So she performed at the concert, right? Their band, but before that, before this chapter,
At her garage.
she was performing in her garage, in her famous garage,
The garage chat.
famous garage
She
chat,
never gave up
right?
the garage chat or
Okay. So I'm gonna read one more time before I let you guys write, so that we can think about the theme of what we're writing about. Okay. She says, "Good job, Sarai," Ozzy signs. "Sparkle Sanchez is so beautiful," Lucia says, jumping up and down. "And such an amazing singer," Mom says. "I took lots of pictures." "I'm proud of you," Sarai, Dad says. "Gonzalez's never give up." "No, they don't," I agree, hugging each member of the family. "I am so happy you are here. This is the best night of my life so far." Okay? So now, we will have some time for these. Okay, write your name. Sorry about that. You will have about 5 minutes of write time. Everybody's got paper, correct? We're gonna do it by yourself, but I'm gonna give you a sentence starter. Okay? Okay, okay. So, our sentence starter is going to be rephrasing the question, right? How has Sarah E. shown that she never gives up? So, we're gonna start with Sarah E. has shown she never gives up by and then we're gonna fill out the blank with our own ideas that we talked about in our think, pair, share, right? So we have our sentence starter, and then we're filling in with our own ideas. Don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah, that is true.
Wait, is she never gave up? She never had to.
Sarah here has shown she never gives up by. So we're just that's correct, right?
Every time I do that, I basically want to say
I made it, Miss Kimberly.
If you finish the sentence, keep going until the timer is up. But you need to at least put the
and then
never give up by. Okay, Sarah, first now and then up by
That's why. But even although she
information, like, and then it's like a detailed explanation of how the information kind of matters.
feels super real.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Or you're falling and then you just like.
oh my god, you think you're falling but you're not. You know those things like able to like trampoline and there's those things that go around. I have been
Okay, so
in my drink and I in the clip fell down and I
all right, we got 30 seconds. Okay. Cross your T's, dot your I's. We should have at least have one sentence.
Oh yeah, Miss Carmen, it's the Christmas spirit. What is correct first?
We should have at least a couple ideas going on. Alright. Make sure you have your name because I guess we're going once I've collected your paper, you are good to pack up and line up for specials.